I'm in world famous Abbot Kinney in Venice, and it's actually it's probably one of the more interesting parts of Los Angeles. They're just, every store around here just has a sense of coolness, that everything, it's always about something that's healthy or the cool. Like this one is Press Juicery, so it's always focused on what's really hip, and you're gonna pay for it quite a lot. Like let's take a look at these loft prices. $4,500 is there your area of the country. $4,500 a month. I don't know if your rent is $4,500 a month, but it is apparently here. I bet it's not even that fancy. So, but that's the price of being with the absolute coolest people in the world, or at least the people who think that they're cool. Now there are all kinds of weird things that people here are really into. I'll show you some examples. Like look at this zero waste store. What's up with that? We ever heard of this? Zero waste? How do you actually make zero waste? I'm not sure about that. That doesn't seem like that's actually possible. But I should have asked them. But the truth is, people here really like a lot of, they're really big on marketing. They're big on the latest fad, anything that looks just a little bit cool, and they're willing to spend quite a lot of money for this. So it actually is a brilliant thing for marketers. Like, look at how cute this store is. And then of course it has a dog bowl thing. This is like the perfect area for a marketer to go to, because most things end up becoming a commodity unless you are able to make it extremely special. And one thing about this particular area is they really know how to make it feel as though you're buying something unique or special, and people are willing to pay top dollar as a result. Like a lot of people, when they create the stores like Shopify, they just think, oh, this is so incredible, I just push a button and people are going to start buying my jeans and shirts. I sell white shirts. Like, there's nothing special about it, but they'll buy it because it's on the internet, and everybody buys things on the internet. But as you spend more time learning about this, you'll learn that's not really quite true. What causes people to spend money is some kind of unique emotional connection with the company. In fact, that's actually one of the reasons why you probably watch most YouTubers, is there's some kind of emotional bond that you have with the YouTuber. So a lot of these stores, they really are quite focused on being extremely unique on that sense. Even though it's probably even though a lot of this stuff is probably crap you could probably get at Ross or something like that, or a thrift shop, when you buy it here for 10 times the price, you feel good about it because they made you feel really, really hip. So like, look at this as an example. You're not supposed to read the sign. See, like that store, it makes you feel as though you are a bit of a rebel by buying over there. Like over here, not exactly sure of the message. It would not be Venice if there wasn't marijuana, and there is a marijuana store, and it's very similar to an Apple store. Look at this place. They have the same kind of tables that they have at the Apple store. It's for marijuana. Yeah, very similar store. It's very clean, and you don't feel icky going there, I guess. Inside, I've never been inside, but it definitely has a very sleek feel to it. It almost feels like you're in the tech. Door to make it look like yeah, it looks like a cool environment. It doesn't have a feeling that hey, we're about to go inside and get some drugs or anything like that. Nope, they don't. Doesn't have that kind of feel at all. Yeah, that's another reason why people like Venice. We'll see. There's also a kind of a open vibe in Venice. People just feel like they're kind of a relaxed, cool environment. I actually used to like Hermosa Beach back in the day, but Hermosa Beach is kind of lame now. I don't know what happened to that. Kind of died out. But now it's all about Venice. Yeah, whatever happened to Hermosa Beach? Got grungy. Yeah, Hermosa Beach just became like a bad place compared to this. Like this is Well, not bad, but it's not cool. It just feels like of the lame people who are there. These are the hipper people, the hippest of the hip. Just like me and all the Google people who work for Google and Facebook, they're hip. At least they have enough money to pretend to be hip. Like I think someone was talking about Jeff Bezos. Remember back in the day, Jeff Bezos was just a kind of a dork. He would have that annoying laugh, and he dressed up like a clown. Now look at him. He thinks he's Mr. He thinks he's Mr. Cool now. Oh yeah, he was like the Joker, huh? Wasn't he? So what can we say about why do people go to Venice to begin with? The main reason why, it really is a super cool area. There really isn't anything like that anywhere else. It's not like a strip mall where you have all the boring kind of stores around. This is actually unique kind of stores with wonderful things that you can't find anywhere else. Like, they even had this store, it was like everything was made in Japan, but they don't have that anymore. I saw this store though in Portland last time I was there. Wonder if Portland will be around to visit again, actually, but that's another topic. In terms of Venice, what people like is that it brings out the hippest people in the whole country. They all go there. Now there's a split between the Abbot Kinney Venice people and then the beach. The Venice Beach attracts the bad crowd. A lot of these people abuse drugs and all kinds of weird stuff, and the people there are just really weird, so I wouldn't even recommend visiting. It's very grungy and gross. Whereas on the Abbot Kinney, you're attracting a lot of tech billionaires and the cool people who drive Teslas and all that kind of stuff. They all like to go to Abbot Kinney and show how cool they are and buy all the hip things that you can't really find in a lot of places. I think they have even those that eyeglass place that's really cheap. I forgot the name of it, but you get the sense of it. It's boutique stores, really small, focused on a few things that are hip. In fact, Abbot Kinney, I think they are too cool for even Urban Outfitters. I think if you put in Urban Outfitters there, I think people would say, hey, this is too uncool for our area. We don't want that garbage. We want our really legitimate cool stuff. They even have a hipster smoke place too over there. So like that. Oh, they even have the Madman. That's their marijuana dispensary. So they have that too, because of course you have to have a marijuana place that looks like an Apple store. And also I love the green matcha tea shop that they have over there. It's pretty authentic, although it just tastes a lot better in Japan, I found. Any thoughts you have on Venice?
It's a fun place to visit, and I remember we got to visit there just before
the pandemic.
I was actually thinking at the time, I was like, these people have no idea what's about to happen.
At the time you were thinking about that?
I was looking at the stock market futures, and they were tanking over 1,000 points.
And he looked really upset. If you look in the video carefully, rewind it, you'll see that he's looking at his phone because he's like, damn, I'm losing a lot of money tomorrow.
Yeah, I could see it was going to be a disaster in the works, and everyone was all happy and walking around having we even had our coffee too, but it was not fun.
Not for Danny, yeah. Because the truth is, yeah, it was a bad experience in financial market. The financial markets were telling people, saying the signal, things are going bad, things are about to fall apart. Now, considering financial markets are going up so much, doesn't that tell you that the markets are saying, hey, things are going to be great again?
Sometimes the market is wrong, because in February, the market kept going up. Actually, even when there was news being released about the coronavirus getting worse.
Why don't we stop here, not in the sun? It's a great place. Someone's having a party. You know, the mayor, he said he's going to take away the electricity of people who do that. So they should be really quiet about their illegal party. I don't know if it's illegal or not. But anyway, so the great thing about Venice, just a great vibe. People love going there. I don't know about tourists going there anymore. That would be an interesting thing to go there again and see what it's like now that people are scared of being out in public. And if you sneeze in public, people are like, oh, there's a grenade going off.
Wouldn't the mayor get sued for violating people's civil rights?
I have no idea. We don't talk about that on this channel. We talk about why things are a success. I mean, if you have a business, you have to think about the area of Venice. I mean, it's a premium area, so how do you do that? Can you do that with a Shopify store? Can a Shopify store be like Venice? Like just be as good as Venice to try to be unique and hip and all that stuff? Does that work?
There's a distinct difference between the Portland rioters and the liberals in Venice and Abbot Kinney.
Okay.
They're very nice and they want to sell you things. They're more corporate. And
Well, what about on Venice Beach? That's a little different.
That's different. Maybe some of them would join the port. Actually, they're too lazy and
They're kind of lazy over there.
They probably wouldn't join the protest because they're smoking dope.
Oh, okay. Yep. Anyway, so if you want to think of how to charge higher prices and get a lot of people who are willing to travel all over the world to go to your business or buy your products, you have to be hip, cool, focus on a narrow boutique market. I think that's a brilliant strategy that Venice has, and I do look forward to visiting again in the near future when things are back to normal. Well, who knows if they'll ever be back to normal. That's it for now before I start rambling. Bye-bye.